Exactly. And we have been, well, I have been, I had Target puts.
Yeah,
Target went down. I took profits there. That was great. Bud Light went down. I could have done that. Basically, any company that's going to get boycotted, I'm just going to buy puts. This is not financial advice. I'm
certainly not.
I'm a moron.
Certainly not. But I wish I bet against Bud Light or Bud Anheuser-Busch. I wish I bet against them more because that stock has gone to the toilet.
All right, our second twink update. In my hands are the handcuffs that were used to arrest Sam Brinton, a.k.a. the luggage twink, one of the 3 times he was arrested. We're not going to give it away.
Yeah.
We're not going to give away who gave us the cuffs. But one of the cops who arrested Sam Brinton, one of the 3 times he was apprehended, is a fan of the show and sent us the Sam Brinton luggage twink handcuffs. These were on Sam Brinton's wrists.
Game worn.
Game worn. Game worn. This is like a cultural scalp.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is like, I got the home run, the Barry Bonds hit into the lake or whatever behind the stadium.
Exactly.
This is the handcuffs that arrested Sam Brinton. Guys.
Nobody's getting relics like us.
Yeah. Saddam Hussein rookie card. So that's huge for us. Another thing that came in the mail this week. Can you hold this in front so they can't see my face real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. This came in the mail this week as well. I'm not gay no more.
So you bought a grill.
I got grills.
You got grills. And for some reason, he got grills, and the first thing he starts saying is, I'm not gay no more. Like, for no reason.
I'm not gay no more.
Which I don't get.
It's that meme. It's that, I am delivered.
I know, but, like, why does that apply when you put on a grill?
That's just what I want to say. What will Riff Raff say? I'm not gay no more.
So what's the game here? What's the end game with the grill?
Gotta wear them around. Got the Rottweiler. Got my gun. I got grill.
I just got my library card on, gang.
Flat, shit ain't shit change.
All right,
you know how the sun's 100 million miles away, right?
Yeah.
And it makes the planet hot, right?
Yeah.
Even though the space between the planet and the sun is cold, right? And the sun travels all the way here, and then little clouds block it out? That don't sound right.
That doesn't ring true to you. Right?
That doesn't ring true to me.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Good work. Good work. Just cast some doubt on known scientific conclusions.
Well, the sun comes all the way here, and it heats up the planet, and it's hot out, and the sun comes all the way, and it goes 100 million miles, and it gets through asteroids and the belt, the Van Allen belt, and it goes all the way to the Earth, and then a little cloud blocks it. Shouldn't it just be going like right through the clouds?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just don't sound right.
That's fair.
Should we
That's
put the
very
grills
fair.
back on? That just don't sound right.
I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay no more. That don't sound right. All right, we have to get back to normal.
Yes.
Okay. New world record just dropped.
Yeah, guys, our hate affair with the Guinness World of Records is just continuing.
For those that don't know, we've been following all these Guinness World Records that are just stupid, like person who jumps over the most bottles in 30 seconds, or person who
arbitrary shit.
Stupid. So this one is fastest marathon run by a guy in 80 t-shirts. Wow.
81 t-shirts and finishes Vancouver Marathon in world record attempt. Why?
What's the record? You wore all your clothes? Where do you even get 80 t-shirts?
He goes, I think there's a Guinness record in everyone. And it's like, yeah, if we keep just making them up with stupid shit.
That really makes me upset. Yeah. Let's get to something more pleasant. Hibernation clip.
You are a hibernation doubter.
Look at this.
Comes out of the den. He's all raggedy. He's very slow.
Oh.
So you still believe in hibernation?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
He looks like an animatronic Chuck E. Cheese thing.
He kind of does, but that's because he just hibernated. Look at him shake it off. Yeah.
You think that's real?
Yeah.
You're fucking... You're the same one as going, the trusted science of the sun, too. He's probably... Richard Rappway probably got vaccinated. All right, let's get serious.
Okay.
Summer's upon us. Memorial Day just happened, right?
Yeah.
Summer's upon us. What is our drink of summer?
Arnold Palmer's.
Arnold Palmer's. Very refreshing. I had one the other day, and it sparked something in me. Unsweet iced tea, half. Lemonade, half. Ice, half. Arnold Palmer, refreshing summer drink. It's based. Arnold Palmer is an American hero.
Yeah.
He didn't, do anything stupid or trans any kids or suck any,
He just invented a drink and won some majors.
And he played a bunch of golf.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do any twink shit.
Yep.
And he made a drink, so it's like, we should support him.
Absolutely.
Anyone who's normal, we should support.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Arnold Palmer, drinks of summer. Tag us with your Arnold Palmers, and we'll do the same. Also, really quick, this is just a side note. Throwing stars are now legal in Indiana starting now.
Yeah.
So it's a Throwing Star summer as well.
Yeah. It lifted its ban on throwing stars this summer.
So if you guys are in Indiana, pick up some Throwing Stars, make an Arnold Palmer, throw the Throwing Star, drink your Arnold Palmer, tag us, we'll send you a base mug.
Enjoy.
All right, we have a really big update. I'm going to start sweating, but I'm just going to let it go. Cool. Because that's just how it goes,
Yeah.
Turn the AC off to shoot. It's a little hot in here.
Yep.
Face is going to get greasy. I don't do powder. I don't, cut the shimmer down. Rob Smith, new song. We had a person, a fan of the show, make a Rob Smith song. Really quick, we're going to play the old Rob Smith clip, which is the reference clip right here.
Yesterday after tennis, me and my buddy had ceviche.
Yesterday after tennis, me and my buddy had ceviche. Rob Smith said that on his story. I received that. I spiraled.
Yeah.
Went crazy. And now everyone just keeps talking about it. Everyone keeps talking and tweeting about it and commenting about it. The people from Cameo were all talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. Now we have someone who made a song about it. Can we let that rip?
Did you hear just the other day Rob Smith had ceviche in the cabana after tennis with his friend? Now everybody's talking about the day they had ceviche, and God, I hope it never ends. Did you hear just the other day Rob Smith had ceviche
in the cabana after tennis with his friends? Now everybody's talking about the time they had ceviche, and God, I hope it never ends. All right, we can pause it there.
Yeah.
And we're going to play the rest of the song at the end of the episode. We'll play the whole thing. It gets really good, and it has like a chorus and a hook and what's it called when you level it up?
Yeah. I don't know. Crescendo. I don't know all the words.
It's a full song, and it's
like a
so
Jimmy
good.
Buffett banger. It's like a Jimmy Buffett Rob Smith banger.
It's incredible. It's a Jimmy Buffett, Rob Smith banger. It's from our boy Kevin Tizik, a.k.a. Tiz the Wiz, a.k.a. Paranoid Genius.
Okay.
His stuff is on Reverb Nation, and it's linked in the description. So go check out. He has other music. He's a huge fan of the show. He clearly gets the jokes of the show.
Yeah.
He's very much a Fleckus listener. So go support him. Check out his other music, and then wait till the end of this episode to hear the full song. I promise you it's worth it. I've been singing it all. All right. We are into our final piece of housekeeping. This is an important news segment that we're going to start, maybe just for the summer. We'll do it every week. Where basically it's a worst case scenario situation. Like, some things happen in life that are just so horrible and you don't really know what to do. It's like knowing CPR. Like the tips we're going to give is going to be like knowing CPR. So our first one this week is the spider in the ear.
Had ganked by that time.
And really quick, pause it please before we start. This is a person who has a spider in their ear. And it's obviously not pleasant to look at, but it's important to be prepared and know how to deal with this stuff. And some people might be like, oh, that's so gross. Why are you showing me that? Have fun when the spider gets in.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
And you're going to go, oh, man, there's a spider in my ear. I need to go to 14 minutes and 40 seconds of the Fleckus episode to figure out what to do. You're
Episode
toast.
84, where
Yeah.
they started doing the tips.
You're toast.
Yeah.
This isn't pleasant for us either, but we should know this thing. And then when something like this happens, you can be prepared. So here's how you get the spider out of your ear.
Hydrogen peroxide, right?
Hydrogen peroxide.
Just a little bit.
Because it bubbles when you put it on blood.
It's going to bubble your brain. It goes straight to your brain.
Ah, shit, that's cold. No. Yeah, it came out. I told you.
What came out?
It's a fucking spider.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
It's
but
a spider. Oh my god!
Isn't that disgusting? But now we all know. If you get a bug in your ear, hydrogen peroxide. You don't need to Google anything. You go straight to under the sink.
Yep.
And we'll do
Smart.
we'll do other tips too. So it's like what to do if a pit bull locks his jaw on your kid. We know what to do.
Yeah.
Or what happens if you're pumping gas at the gas station and the pump goes on fire? Do you know what to do?
Not yet.
Next week.
Tune in next week. Hopefully
Yeah.
that doesn't happen to you in between now and then.
Avoid the gas station between now and then.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to Cringe of the Week. But before we do, guys, we need to tell you about Bonus Land. If you like the show and want to experience an extra 30 minutes that comes out right after the show is done, go over to fleckistalks.com. We have partnered with Pulse Plus, and we are doing a ton of bonus content. This week in Bonus Land, we are going to be talking about Mizzy, that kid that was
Fake apology tour. Yeah, the UK TikTok prankster.
the UK TikTok prankster who was doing really bad tricks, and he got kind of in trouble, and now he's like doing an apology tour. We're going to talk about that. The Marines that got beat up on Memorial Day. We're going to talk about that. A guy jumped off a cruise ship as a joke and then just disappeared into the ocean. So we'll talk about that. We also are planning a new Justin Awad Man on the Street video, so we'll go over the topics and ideas for that. We're going to flesh those out. So basically, once this episode's done and you want an extra 30 minutes of the show to continue, fleckistalks.com is the website. Go there today. And then you also get bonus content from Raheem Kassam, very based, Steve Bannon, Uncle Steve, the man. Not a bad situation. Join today. fleckistalks.com is the website. It goes a long way. And let's get into Cringe of the Week.
Yeah, and we're releasing that right after, immediately after the podcast airs, so you can just kind of go and continue watching.
Exactly. Once this podcast ends, the 30-minute bonus land drops, and you can continue your Friday Fleckis watch. All right, let's get into Cringe of the Week, non-trans. Okay. The bike blowout. Let's just start there.
This is pure physical cringe.
You got it. Oh, man. Well, we shouldn't be laughing when someone's in so much pain like that.
Okay, I still will. I don't care. You know, it's it's the viral paradox, right? It's if he landed it, only 124 people would have seen this, but because he ate shit, millions now do.
Yeah.
So it's the paradox.
I'm from the future. This video is gonna go viral.
He's like, really? I must fucking land it. I must land it sick. He's like, no, you shattered your tailbone. You scream in agony.
You're never gonna
The video
ride your
cuts.
bike again. Yeah. Well, now that the dopamine's flowing, is that dopamine?
I don't know.
Now that our brain chemicals are flowing. The vegan oyster clip.
Yep, they want to be us so bad.
Look at these idiots.
Would you try these?
Justin A.
Keep your online activity private with ExpressVPN and break some internet bad guys' hearts.
Quad Man on the Street video. So
Fucking land it. I must land it sick. It's like, no, you shattered your tailbone. You scream in agony.
you're never
The
gonna
video
ride your
cuts.
bike again. Yeah. Well, now that the dopamine's flowing, is that dopamine?
I don't know.
Now that our brain chemicals are flowing. The vegan oyster clip.
Yep, they want to be us so bad.
Look at these idiots.
Would you try these vegan oysters?
No.
Perlita Foods has made these using marinated mushrooms and sterilized upcycled shells for recipes. So, would you try them? Let me know in the comments.
So I guess eating a slug is too mean. And it's like, if you're eating mushrooms, just eat the mushrooms.
They want to be us so bad. That's the problem. They want to.
Yeah.
Something deep down inside of them wants to emulate
Yeah.
the carnivore way.
And it's like you're blatantly trying to trick your brain.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm eating oysters, and it's like you served them in oyster shells, so there's dead oysters somewhere.
So an oyster died, but it's upcycled, so it's cool.
Yeah, and it's weird because like God gave us all this stuff, right, on Earth, and the Earth is like perfect, where like all these animals and plants give us nutrients.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say this is satanic, 'cause that's like a stretch. I want to be careful.
They're just vegan. They're just misguided. It's not.
But you're kind of like, it's kind of like playing God a little bit.
Yeah, especially when you get to the lab-grown meat type shit.
Yeah, this is not what God had in mind.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Definitely not. So there's a reason you need to trick your brain into thinking it's something different. All right, let's move on. Mount Everest isn't even hard to climb anymore.
Yeah, it's just commercial, and this has kind of been a problem since the 90s, even, too. But
Yeah.
people like to show the picture of them at the top of Mount Everest after paying 30 grand in licenses, fees, and a Sherpa, and then they take the pic, but they don't show you the shit that's on the ground. What you want to show? Base camp or?
Let's right here behind us. You see the line to the top.
Yeah.
So it's not even hard. They just line these guys up and they go, all right, touch the top.
Next one.
Next
we
one.
set the ropes. Next one up.
And
you
they
got
just
5 minutes.
They just go, and then you get to the top. And then there's all this trash left at the base camp near the top.
Yeah.
See all this back here? This is all the trash.
Yeah. Near the tents.
So it's like climbing Mount Everest,
Why is there
another
trash?
institution lost.
Yeah, and it's not. I don't want to call it lost because it's still a thing, but it's like it's so commercialized. And then these days here, like there are different group leaders, right? And then it's like if you get a good weather day, then everybody goes up on that good weather day. Like everyone's reading the same, like, oh, clouds clear, blah blah blah. There's a nice 10-hour window, and then so every group makes the summit at that point. You know, Sherpas have set up everything, like the ropes, the ladders, like everything you need to hook into and be safe.
Yeah.
Is just some Nepalese guy who has a certain like blood thing where his blood just contains more oxygen than yours, and he can deal with those elevations. So it's kind of a weird thing. And then white people obviously are mainly the ones doing it.
Yeah, it's not even impressive anymore.
Yeah.
So that's done.
That being said, I could not do it probably.
Yeah, you can. All those other guys did it.
Yeah, you're right.
You just fly a helicopter up there and get off at the top and go. Bing.
No, you can't.
Did it.
You can't.
All right,
Air's
let's.
too thin.
Yeah, science guy.
I like Everest. I read the that book about the 1996, I think, disaster that we watched the movie too.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
it's bad. It's commercial. It's not what it used to be. It doesn't have that dog in them anymore. So if any of you guys are thinking about an Everest thing, skip it. Spend
Yeah.
your money on something else.
When I first moved to LA, I did something called the green screen show, where I like green screen myself into movies and like dramatic movie moments. And there was one from Everest where it was like, we're going into the kill zone. Like, where you get up here, like,
Your body is literally dying.
and I mean literally dying. And then I green screen myself into the room of the people who are going to be climbers, and I'm like, why are we doing this?
Yeah. For the
That was a
thrill.
fun bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. The guy who's too anxious to get a job.
This might be my favorite.
I'm part of the 85% of autistic adults who are unemployed.
Strapping lad like you know, you should be at work. You should be putting in that hard labor. I'm like, what a waste of potential.
And to that, I say, fuck you. You clearly don't understand. It feels like a full-time job just to stay somewhat okay. Like, just to keep my levels somewhat normal feels like fucking hard labor every day. And that's not exaggerating. I just had a conversation with my mom's friend about traveling, and just the conversation alone sent me into an anxiety spiral that I had to pull myself out of in the bathroom. And in moments like those,
What?
it's really hard to
Yeah,
love
how
yourself.
pathetic are
It's
you?
really hard to be like, okay, you know, I may not be good at adapting, and everything might have to go right for me to feel somewhat okay.
I'm done listening to that.
Yeah.
So it's like he's too good to work a normal job.
Yeah.
He needs to like have this autistic identity instead, which is this excuse for not working. But you can't just work in a factory and just do the same thing every day. He's too good for that.
Yeah, still got 40 hours of tattoo work done.
Yeah.
That was okay. I shave my head, I keep that clean, but trust me, what's going on inside my brain, I really, really, really can't work.
Yeah, you don't know what's
Woohoo!
going on
Thanks,
in here.
Ramos.
I had to talk to my mom's
Man, you're better
friend
than
about
most
going on
sports.
vacation. I almost lost my shit.
Trust me, you do not want to know what's going on in my brain, and yes, trust me, I cannot work. It's just like so pathetic.
Yeah, and this is why they made the JAB, the Maxine. So it's like for useful idiots like this, or useless idiots, or whatever they call them, like this. So then it eventually kicks
there's
in.
useful, and then there's useless idiots.
Yeah.
This guy's in that
This
category.
guy's like a useless idiot. He'll get replaced by AI. He takes the JAB, and then in a few years or months from now, it'll kill him along with everyone else.
Yeah.
And then that's what it was made for, to get rid of these people.
You know what's great for autism? Doing the same task 1,000 times in a day.
Yeah, wouldn't you like that?
Jump on the factory line, buddy. Bend the spoon.
Yeah.
Polish it. And then
Oh, I add the bolt to the C3 nut.
Yeah.
And then I do it 10 million times a day, and that's my job.
Yeah, I will be replaced by a robot once the company can afford one, but until then, I'm productive. But yeah,
Exactly.
obviously, talk to your mom's friend about completion is a definitely social.
You don't know what's going on in here. It's not easy.
Hey, and you know, take a moment to be grateful that you're not like this.
Yeah.
You're not like this. The audience isn't like this. You know, this would suck to constantly have to explain why you really, really, really can't have a job.
And it's like a victim thing. Like, I have to. I'm different from everyone. That's why you see all the tattoos. And I can't do a normal job. I can't work at Dunkin'. All right, girl
Oh
with the
my gosh,
boyfriend
you
says
healed
hall
me.
pass stuff.
Yeah.
This is why you don't do street interviews, guys.
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yeah.
On who?
Zac Efron, Josh Bowman, some celebrity,
Rattles them off.
hot celebrity. You turn that down? Mm-mm. Couldn't do it.
All right, what if it was all the way around?
I know what I'm worth. One night with one celebrity doesn't change who I am.
So you wouldn't use it?
Even
There's
if
no
I gave
point.
it to you?
No, because it sounds like a trap. If your significant other is willing to give you a one night stand with anybody in the world, it sounds like a trap for your loyalty.
Yeah, that guy gets it.
Yeah, he understands what's in
No,
front of him
fuck
right
that.
Yeah, and this is why, like, girls, it's important to be like have integrity with the power, because girls do have power for their looks if they're a good-looking person. Like that girl says, like, she's a good-looking girl, and if she says, "Oh, my hall pass is, you know, Gronkowski," it's like you could probably DM Gronkowski and make that work.
He might hit you up. He
And-
might go, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I'm in Tampa. Oh, let's meet up. And then
Layup.
like she could probably make that work. And then the guy would go, "Oh, my hall pass is Margot Robbie," and it's like,
I make $100K and I'm an insurance underwriter in Kansas.
you'll never get a response. It's completely impossible. But it's like she could actually make it happen with Gronk. That's why it's nice when a woman has integrity, because they wouldn't do something like that. And then when they become 45 years old and have less male attention, their husband and significant other can get them back in a good way. For like, oh yeah, you had my back and didn't go bang everybody you could when we were together. Now you're 45 and less attractive and have less male attention. I'm still here for you.
Yeah, you birthed a couple of my kids, and we're riding.
It's a deal.
We're riding this out.
Yeah.
So my main thing about this video, and I know we've done these kind of videos before,
Look at this
but
80 legs.
the fact that this girl, you know, say Zac Efron comes along, and she's dating this guy, and she's only been dating him for a year, and Zac Efron really does it, you know? She can go do it and go cheat, you know? And obviously I'm not, like, recommending that or anything, but, like, she's not even smart enough to just lie to make everyone feel good.
Exactly.
So she's like, oh, you can still go do the Zac Efron thing.
And like, let that be your shameful secret.
Exactly. But she just goes, yeah, oh yeah, and whatever Bowman. She rattles off two guys, and it's like, no, you didn't pass the test. You didn't. The answer's basically at the bottom of the sheet. Like,
And like you're doing a TikTok video in front of your boyfriend that's gonna go viral, and you're humiliating your boyfriend.
And you couldn't pass the test. You didn't even think that it was a test.
All you have to do is go, oh no, I wouldn't cheat with anybody. What I have with my boyfriend's so special, and I won't want to jeopardize that. I'm loyal to a fault. Oh, okay, great. That can go viral in a good way too.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then Zac Efron DMs you, and who knows what you'll do.
Yeah.
But you don't even
cross that bridge when it gets there, right? The Zac Efron bridge.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't even think smart enough to like
play the game.
Have that, 30,000 foot point of view where it's like, well, I'll just look good and get the W, and everyone's happy, and I make my boyfriend look good, and I look good.
Yep.
It's like you don't even care about looking good. You just want to be like a stupid slut.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Not good.
All right, let's move on.
Not
Chick-fil-A.
good situational awareness. That's all. I'll say.
Horrible. And then it's like that guy should just. That's it. He's been thinking about it already. You can see his face. He's already defeated. He's probably been dating her for a little bit. And maybe he's, committed, but he's done. He's got to be done. All right, Chick-fil-A. What do we have?
Well, Chick-fil-A, I think this has been up for a while, but it recently got rediscovered or publicized.
Well, this office is new. I think the diversity, inclusion, equity office.
Yeah, DEI office, better at together. We are better together. One of the core values of Chick-fil-A means when we combine our unique backgrounds and experiences with a culture of belonging, we can strengthen the quality of care we deliver. Never explain how.
Yeah, so that's the little LGBT, you know? And then there's that clip of the guy, of the CEO of Chick-fil-A, I think.
This was old, right? Or a
Well,
little bit
yeah,
old?
this was old, but I'm from the future, so when I saw it the first time 2 years ago, it was old then, too.
Oh, smart.
And the CEO basically says, like, white people need to, like, polish
You
the
wanted
shoes
to go in
of
on
black
those Lex? I don't think so.
What are you talking? Are you guys crazy? We are ready to cancel every company. We're a hammer, and everything's looking like a nail. Bud Light, Chick-fil-A now on the chopping board. Target, we don't care. If you're even close, we'll cancel it. We're buying puts.
Yeah.
We'll never shop there again, even if it's close. And it's like, you guys are doing this stupid stuff, and you're literally Chick-fil-A, closed on Sunday, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, it's really bad. And like you said, we're a hammer right now, and everything's looking.
And we're, yeah.
I'm looking for a slight.
And people try to use that phrase like it's a bad thing. Well, when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I am a hammer, and it all could be a nail. I'll put holes in the wall.
Look at me wrong.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's part of the thing that these companies are now dealing with is like successful boycotts have got people digging up old shit.
Yeah.
Ford Raptor commercial, the gay Raptor, that was like from a year and a half ago in Germany. And they're like, please, 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 please don't bring it up. So
But we don't care. We're finding it, and it's like, it's, you know, In and Out. Same thing or no?
No, In-N-Out's good. They
In-N-Out's
have Bible
good.
verses on the bottom of their
But it's
cups.
close, I bet. Chick-fil-A, In and Out. It seems like they're trying to sneak something past us.
All right.
That cadence, it's like Chick-fil-A, and it's like
In-N-Out.
In and Out.
McDonald's.
Chick-fil-A. It's just they're trying to sneak something past us, and we caught them. In and Out, you're on thin ice, even though you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But you're on thin ice by association with Chick-fil-A. In and Out, it's close enough. You need to start doing anti-LGBT stuff.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. You want to move on?
Yeah, sure. I'm good.
We're good to go, right?
Good there, yeah.
We're good on time too. This is a very well-paced episode. But that's nice work.
Great. Good job.
Um,
You guys should have seen the ad read.
Oh, the ad read was so bad this week. I almost lost it. There was one point where I got 80% of it done, and I just kept not getting it correctly, and then I just cut it and started the whole thing over.
But man, what a time to be public square.
Yeah, great time to be public
During
square.
all these boycotts, like people looking for alternatives on everything, it's a very good time
Yeah.
to be the one app that aggregates and keeps track of all conservative businesses.
Yeah, exactly. So Public Square is doing a great thing. All right, let's get going. The racist texts. Do you want to explain this and then show the video?
Yeah, so this woman was sitting next to a white guy on a plane, and she confronts him after sending racist text messages.
So she was sitting next to him. She was a big black woman. She saw the white guy next to her was texting about her.
Yes.
And then she called him out. Do you want to read the text first, or let's actually show the video first?
Okay, this is her, and then we'll show you the text afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say anything. But I decided I want you to feel as uncomfortable as I do, and I want you to know that I saw your text messages and I think you're disgusting. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna repeat it because everybody doesn't need to know, but I want you to know that I know. I saw you, and I think that you're disgusting.
Just
You
got
don't
the
have anything
head
to say to
bob.
that, right?
You know, you're not
I didn't
real
think so.
right. The head
And,
bob
and speaking of, yeah, you
doesn't
should.
make you more
And
star.
speaking of airlines weeding
less
people
star.
out, maybe if they raise prices, you know, maybe you wouldn't be able to afford to sit with your family. That way they don't have to sit next to black people. Okay? Yeah.
You sound like the racist.
Oh.
Yeah,
So she caught him texting, and then here's the text that he sent.
Yeah, so he sent, I think his mom. He said, "We are still in the gangway. Hopefully the airlines will continue to raise prices and weed out these people." Ryan is sitting next to a huge black woman.
So huge black woman is the thing that I guess made her upset.
Yeah, raise prices, weed out these people.
He was talking about the weight of the people.
Which is why
He wasn't talking about the skin
everyone
color.
needs
He
for
was
their
talking about
inner
the
group,
weight.
their inner circle, their tight group of friends. Everyone needs code words for every group of people. You need a code word for Asian people, code word for black people, code word for Everybody.
Yep. Middle Eastern, you need everything.
You need a code word.
Yeah.
And that way you can talk freely without people reading your text messages.
Exactly. Imagine this guy goes, "You're reading my text?" He freaks out and it turns it on her. But yeah, no, it's so weird. And this is some big stand where you're doing the I'm shaking, filming myself in the big confrontation. It's like, who cares? Who cares what some guy thinks? You never used a white guy descriptor? Oh, these white boys in here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, let's everybody calm down. We know there's a hierarchy of who you want to sit next to on a plane.
There are levels to this shit. So it's like, if you're next to a huge black lady, okay, and it's like, would you rather be next to a huge black lady or a little Asian lady? A little Asian lady. Would you rather be next to a huge black lady or a guy fatter than me? A huge black lady.
Yeah.
Would you rather be next to a huge black lady or a crying baby? Huge black lady. So it goes both ways. There's levels to this shit.
Exactly.
It's not a huge deal. It's like calling someone black is like, why is that a pejorative? Is that the right word?
Yeah, it's a descriptor. It's not a pejorative.
You're painting a picture. I'm next to this huge black lady. What does she look like? Probably has big hair, and she's gonna make obnoxious videos about you.
Imagine a plane like Southwest, how Southwest boards their flights. Everybody just kind of gets it's pick your own seat. It's a free-for-all. And then imagine like some big black person being like, "Why don't you sit next to me?" Like, accusing people all the way down the row. It's like, yeah, the small Asian lady wins every time, guys.
Yeah.
Every time. She doesn't even use the armrest. She's sitting like this in the middle. So, yeah, act like there's levels to this shit, and like, unless he was going N-word, 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 to film yourself confronting someone is so corny. Yeah. But, of course, this was a big hit with leftist TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
Caught you doing all the racism. We accuse you all the time, and we caught you.
And like, that's it. That's the racism.
Exactly.
It's just like,
a personal message that didn't affect you in any way, but you were lucky.
Yeah, Ryan's next to some huge black lady. Like, who cares?
That's the
racism.
Imagine if he goes, "You see that? That's Ryan. Tell me I'm wrong." You know?
Yeah.
He doubles down.
All right, moving on. That might not have been the correct take on that.
We don't care, you know. That's kind of the whole point. Is if all you're being done is accused of racism, the worst thing ever, and they keep using this word and they keep saying it.
And the best example of the evidence is like stuff. That stuff that just 90s was no problem in 1995. We'll defend it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'd rather defend to be safe than to assume everything's racist and be scared of everything.
Yeah.
So maybe that wasn't the right take, but I don't think it's a huge deal. I hear racism every day, racist, white supremacy, and it's like the only evidence I have are hoaxes, and then like situations like this where it's just kind of maybe insensitive.
Maybe in poor taste, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
So we'll always defend it, unless there's some
I got a
big,
chat ball.
Whatever the code word is. All right, moving on. Cringe trans. Blue Jay player cucks. This is so embarrassing.
I recognized yesterday I made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community, which includes friends of mine, close family members of mine, and I am truly sorry for that. I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday. I apologize with them. And as of right now, I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself, to make better decisions.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
And then he went on to say that he admits he has a crush on Dylan Mulvaney.
He's bailing out Sam Britton.
Yeah.
That certain phrase, everybody on Twitter was clamoring over this, calling it like Maoist re-education camps, and it's like, I need to better educate myself with Blue Jays resources.
Blue Jays resources to better educate myself.
To say the good boy stuff. So I say good boy.
That's like the line of the defeated man. That's like the most giveaway thing ever. I need to re-educate myself. It's like, you know who needs to educate themselves? The schools that have zero proficiency in math. They need to educate themselves.
Yeah.
His is like he needs to relearn the good boy correct stuff.
Yeah.
He needs to go to a concentration camp.
Yeah, that's a sentence you say in front of a divorce court. You know? Oh, sorry, I was rude to my child, and we have a new hearing. I need to re-educate myself, just so you don't lose visitation, you know?
Well, that's what he is. He's probably desperate, and he doesn't want to lose his job or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like these types of things do no good. His base that supported him and was going to buy his jersey now goes to zero.
Oh, yeah.
And the people who hated him, like, they never matter.
Yeah, they just go, good.
Yeah.
They go back to sipping their coffee.
And they go,
and
what was,
watching
yeah,
baseball.
exactly. What position was he? Who was that?
I don't know.
So anyone who hated him still hates him, and anyone who liked him now hates him.
Humiliation rituals will continue until your morale is 0.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. So that's as bad as it gets. I wish I could short or buy puts on his jersey sales.
MLB, yeah.
Well, what would that be? Me selling it, buying the right to sell it higher somewhere later?
No, there's no market. There's no market for the.
How do I short his jersey sales?
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. The trans Disney princess with the mustache. Trying to put a dress on your son?
Yep.
The best way to burn fat and get shredded is not keto, paleo, it's not carnivore, it's not vegan, and it's definitely not super intense exercises like this. That ain't how you lose weight.
Cardio burns fat, right? No. Cardio actually burns calories.
So my name's Nick. I'm one of Fairy Godmother's apprentices. I'm here to shop you around and make all your selections for the day.
I'm one of the fairy godmothers and princesses. I'm here to shop you around, take all your family's money.
Yeah.
Mustache, makeup, dress, man.
Yeah. And it's interesting because you'd think, like, all the pushback on the LGBT stuff, you'd think they would go, ooh, man, we got to kind of chill out. We're, like, blatantly sexualizing the kids, and they're on to us. This is not good. We need to kind of lay low for Pride Month.
Let's chill.
They do the opposite.
Yep.
They ramp it up. Like, the more we call out the LGBT stuff, they're like, oh, we're doing more drag shows. Now we're doing more drag queen story hours because we have opposition, and they actually ramp up their activity, which is good for us because then it exposes them more and shows them more. Like, all right, these restaurants are doing drag shows. This library does it. This school has it. Disney, like, they should be laying low and trying to sneak by and have everyone forget, and instead they're too prideful. When pride comes before the fall.
Pride cometh.
So they're too prideful, and they're like, oh, you're mad at us? We'll show you. Now we're going to have double the drag queens in front of the kids.
So
and
much twink shit.
Yeah, have half the clothes and double the drag queens. And it's like, all right, cool, you're showing us. And it's just like, they're exposing themselves. But you'd think they would chill out. They can't.
It's so crazy because people see this stuff online, this goes viral, and then the family, the mom and dad have a conversation at the kitchen table. They did good this year, business was pretty nice. Inflation's getting a little bad, but dad got a promotion. Where should we go? Oh, mom started pricing some Disney trips. $9,000?
Yeah.
Take the family to go do this, and then you run into some twink trying to sell your daughter a dress?
Yeah.
No. They're over their skis. They're expensive.
You only dodge so much.
I mentioned this before, but if you look at Disney ticket chart, it's like
they're dead though.
On the price over time, it's like worse. It went up worse than colleges and universities, which blew out.
Yeah.
So it's like,
overkill,
the value
dude.
proposition isn't there anymore.
Overkill.
We just want people to be aware.
You can just go rent a cabin on a
lake house
with a kayak and a fishing pole. You can have like a 3K trip for your whole family.
Yeah, 100%. So it's just not there anymore. The value's not there. Little Mermaid's black. They're fighting in the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
And China doesn't even like it.
Yeah, we'll get to that in Urban Decay.
Yeah,
the trans comedian.
Yeah, this was also a Disney.
Close.
Probably. This is a 4th grade class.
It's called T for T when he takes T and she E. And it's a bit different, you see, because here, he's not the one with the D, you're clear? And you should know to make a row, it's got to go into her B, because contrary to what's seen on TV, in her B resides her G. As for he, stick with the P. Get it? Got it? Easy!
No, I don't understand it.
That was
in the beginning I kind of followed, but then I didn't. It didn't end with me getting it.
Yeah, and I think that's the point. They just kind of yell stuff, and then it doesn't matter because it's none of it's objective truth anyway. So you can rhyme anything with anything and make it work. But yeah, sir, this is a 4th grade dance recital. The kids are waiting to come on. Please get off the stage.
That's a kindergarten teacher in San Francisco, and that's how they teach the kids. That's what they teach them,
basically.
All right, let's go to the "Are you a boy or a girl" clip.
A little kid.
Yeah. Okay, really quick before we play this. This was posted by the person's family. We're going to blur the face of the child, even though it's a child who's now 18 or whatever. And it was posted by this trans person's family, basically as proof, saying, oh, you've always been trans. Here's the proof. Here's you as a baby. You've always been trans. Look at this.
Are you a boy or a girl? You're a boy? Do you like to climb trees? Play baseball?
Well, Ari's the only one that survives.
Are monkeys boys or girls?
An enemy has been slain.
They're boys. What's Daddy? Is Daddy a boy or a girl? What? She's not sure.
So she doesn't even, she can't even answer the question. She's getting fed food.
She's getting spoon-fed food.
Yeah, literally spoon-fed food, and then also spoon-fed this other thing. And then the dad's saying, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And she goes, "A boy." And then the mom, you can hear the mom say, "Oh, you're a girl." And then dad keeps trying to push it. "Are you a boy or a girl?" And
Which is rare.
Yeah. And then she goes, "Big monkey." And then he goes, "Well, are monkeys boys or girls?" And she says, "A boy." And he goes, "Oh, you like to climb things?" So it's just like, that was the moment you could have just provided a little structure and said, "Oh, no, you're a girl. You like to do some boy things, but girls do that sometimes. And sometimes boys like to do things that girls like to do."
Which is a perfect message, you know?
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's fine.
It's no big deal, but you are a girl, like mommy. And it's like, that was they posted that thinking they had proof that, like, oh yeah, you've always been trans. Here's you getting spoon-fed trans propaganda, and you literally can't even feed yourself. You're not old enough to even feed yourself.
So that proves it. We did it.
Yeah, isn't that horrible?
We've come so far off the rails. Like, a train just went off the rails and then it derailed 4 more times on top of that. That's
Yeah.
where we're at here. So
They keep sending the trains into the broken
you.
tracks
Yeah,
in the train graveyard.
Exactly.
But how about that? The dad. And she goes, "Big monkey." And we should be like, all right, let's not have any serious conversations.
She's
like,
clearly proved herself.
She's an idiot.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. The Target mom.
Oh, yeah,
Who should be in jail.
So I just walked into Target, and the right behind me here, where you see all these lovely swimsuits, that's where the Pride display used to be. And I came in here 2 days ago, and my 7-year-old, who's non-binary, saw it and said,
No,
"Look,
they
Mom,
took
it's
the
Pride.
camera.
Look, they're gonna celebrate me."
Oh my gosh, no.
And because some people complained, and
the fact that your child just said that was
stuff to the
terrible.
ground, or I don't know what happened, they have moved to the Pride section.
The world does not celebrate
to the back
anyone.
of the store. So the next time my 7-year-old comes to Target, or rather,
good.
I can't bring them here anymore, at least for the entire month of June, because if they walk in, and all the other people who walk in can go, "Where'd it go?" are going to realize that they are being successful in trying to erase them.
No. You're stopping a
We could do so much better
manipulation
than this.
and
We're not
no
supposed to
life.
negotiate with the terrorists.
So that's the thought process. Like, your kid's gonna notice the Pride section and then say, "Oh, they're trying to erase me because they moved it to the back."
I'm sure the 7-year-old non-binary will come to that conclusion on their own with no help from mom. I'm sure that'll happen.
Exactly. Like, you walk in and you think the moving of the displays is gonna like activate the kid's brain and like put 2 and 2 together.
No!
because Target wants
It was
to
right at the
erase me.
end.
And it's like, the mom, I have a non-binary kid. It's like, that's the exact person who should be in jail.
We think DCFS should be at your door. Like,
Yeah.
that's our personal opinion. We think what you're doing should be against the law.
Yeah.
A 7-year-old non-binary, that doesn't mean anything. You're confusing your child, you're fucking up your child, right? Like, that's our belief.
No.
And that's not law right now.
What happened to the
but that's,
Lux,
like, what we
guys?
think.
Weren't you
Yeah,
supposed
and
to
then she's,
protect
like,
the
holding back
Lux? Instead, you
tears.
just totally freaking
Performative.
ditched her.
So performative. Taking the selfie
do
video,
what?
holding back tears, like victimizing yourself, narcissistic
You still need
type.
to take care
Oh,
of
that's
the
what it is
Lux.
with these parents.
She's
They all
doing
have, like,
good
this
damage.
narcissistic personality
And she's got
disorder
good
or whatever.
CC.
Oh, and then she goes, "Oh
She's
my god,
doing
my
well.
brain, this is the most viral thing I've ever had."
Yeah.
Oh my
you just
god, I
freaking
should keep
ditch her
doing
to
it.
the
I should
heck
really
round.
make sure I have my kid as my little prop.
And I
forever.
I have all this support
Hello?
now, and I'm like a fighter in this thing, and I have all this support and retweets and viral views or whatever, and it's just completely like hacking that woman's brain, where now she thinks like, oh, this is good that I'm doing it, I have to do more, and then it's like now she's like addicted to the dopamine of it too.
Mommy, Target moved the
She has
tuck-friendly
30.
child swimsuits. Are they trying to kill me? Like, that's basically what she's gonna implant in this 7-year-old's head.
And she'll convince them that instead of just saying like, instead of literally just saying nothing, but it's like, if you're that person, it's like, oh yeah, they moved the display in the back. It's in the back now.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
Be an adult.
Yeah, it's not
Be an
even a
adult.
huge deal. Like, oh, it's in the back.
Yeah.
She's
Still
pure
here.
attack speed.
What happens at the end of June when Pride's done and it's all gone?
Gets tossed in the dumpster.
And you're really erased, right?
Yep.
And then Target has been getting a lot of bomb threats from all the really rational, normal trans people.
Yeah, all those brilliant, regular, super normal trans people who are threatening to blow up a Utah Target and then a few outside of Cleveland area or
And like
Northeast
Target's
Ohio.
the one who made the tuck-friendly stuff and all the LGBT stuff. So Target's clearly like on their side.
Yeah.
And then they moved to the back or they got rid of it and now they want to blow it up. So it's like, thanks, fun being your ally. If I don't say exactly what you say, you're gonna blow me up.
Great to be an ally. Yeah. Bomb threats, if I even deviate slightly, okay, cool.
Yeah. So what do I need to do? And then the bomb's already in the building? Okay. And I can't go under 50 miles an hour?
So bad.
Got it. All right, that's the end of Cringe of the Week.
All right.
That was a good cringe.
Yeah, I think so too.
We cover all the bases. Well, let's get into Urban Decay. How many pages of Urban Decay do we have? We have 2 pages. It's a normal Urban Decay. First one, the employee gets fired for
There we
calling the
go.
cops at Lululemon.
Yeah, this is kind of
Projected
a news story,
facts.
so we'll just let it.
We did better that time.
2 Georgia women say they were fired from their jobs at Lululemon after calling police to report
3 ski mask black guys going in with everything they can hold.
Yeah, bags and bags of shit.
Jennifer Ferguson and Rachel Rogers describing to NBC affiliate 11 Alive Atlanta the horrifying moments the merchandise at the Peachtree Corner store was stolen. The women say they were fired from their jobs after they decided to call the police about the shoplifting, something they say they were told is against company policy. So what are they supposed to do instead?
You kind of clear a path for whatever they're going to do, and then after it's over, you scan a QR code.
Rogers, who says she's worked at the company for 5 years, claims that the store has been dealing with thefts for months, recalling another incident. But this was the first time she knows of someone at the store calling police.
So I'm not ever gonna encourage people to do a crime or anything illegal, especially on this public show.
Yeah.
But
that being said,
if Lululemon has a
Man,
bunch
they're
of
holding
stuff
out.
and their policy is if someone's stealing the stuff, you don't stop them, you clear a path, and then you don't call the cops, why isn't Lululemon a free store?
And it is. It's gonna be. It's open season. That word trickles through the criminal community. The shoplifter squad. They go, hey, Ulta and Lululemon, stick to those. We'll never get in trouble.
You'll never get in trouble, and you don't have to even. I guess you can cover your face just to, have some criminal integrity.
Yes.
You want to wear the outfit and look the part.
Yeah.
But you can just load up a bag, walk out the front door, the thing beeps and whatever, security guard or the people working there won't stop you, and they won't call the cops. You can go shop at the store next door and continue on your day. Oh, let's do shopping. Let's go
Ooh, they
here.
walked
Go to
into that.
Anthropology. Go to Lululemon. Lululemon's all free. Then we'll go to TJ Maxx. And you just do your little loop in the mall. And when you get to Lululemon, that's the free one.
Yeah, exactly. And then I guess the only thing you're worried about is a
Oh,
cop
snap.
in
She got a
uniform
quash.
shopping
She gonna
in the
get
store
penta.
that day.
I guess that's
She
what
got
would
a
stop you.
penta!
That's it, I guess. That's the only time
Insanity!
they can stop it.
And who knows what their rules are.
Here's my thing, right? And we're seeing this more and more with companies, and it's like, do you
She
think,
got a penta! AD Lux got a penta!
incentivize from government, police, whatever. All you can do is incentivize good behavior and
She got a
disincentivize bad.
penta, yo!
What they're doing is
She didn't even need the whole team.
incentivizing
2 of us weren't
bad
even
behavior.
there. What the
And
freak?
Lululemon,
Amelia's a new champion.
it's white girl
Wasn't that
mecca.
good before?
They love that shit. And who's bearing the cost? All the white girls.
Amelia's
right?
gotten
They're
so
paying out
much
the ass
better,
for Lulu.
apparently,
I have some
'cause
Lulu
he
shorts on
sucked
right
before.
now. $98. $98.
That's embarrassing.
It's hugely embarrassing now. And Lululemon
You
is
could have just taken that.
No! Do you imagine how stupid I feel?
Did you order online, though?
Yeah, I ordered online.
You should send back an empty envelope and say, hey, I just returned my shorts. Can you refund me? And then send back an empty envelope.
And then say, haha, call the cops, I dare you.
Stolen.
There you go. And so Lulu is a publicly traded company. And it's like they own they're one brand. It's Lululemon. It's not like they're a conglomerate with a bunch of different.
That's
it's not
very
like they own
meta,
Levi's
man.
and this
Lux
and that.
AD,
So it's like,
yo.
how does this possibly make sense
Lux
to investors and a board of
AD.
directors?
Yeah.
What's the way to
They
go?
owe the shareholders like
An explanation at a minimum.
or like, hey, we have to be as efficient as
Amelia did
possible
really
in like
well.
loss prevention and pricing and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like
43,
you
that's
don't
so
do
good.
loss
I
prevention,
wanna
so you
buy
lose the
this, that's
products,
really
and then I'm sure the price increases for everyone else
I did a
because of the
lot.
lost products.
The price increases
Oh,
for
that's
everyone else, and then
Jack's,
someone
though.
out there
Or
buys it
Heckam.
cheap. You get no revenue from them, even though they might have otherwise bought Lululemon, but they buy it for $20 on the 100.
not a
You
good
know,
build for
20 cents
Jack.
on the dollar.
So you lose the
There's no
product,
tax being
and then you have
there.
to raise prices to make up for it.
Gonna need
And
a
like
tax
as a
speed.
shareholder, that's like the worst combination ever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, everyone steals it, and then we have to raise the prices for the thing that was 10% cheaper a week ago.
$42 billion market cap company that won't play defense. It's against their rules to play defense.
So if you guys are in the business of stealing, or
which I know none of you are,
light criminals, Lululemon's a good place to go do crimes.
Yeah.
Would encourage.
Yep.
All right.
It's going to spread around the criminals. They'll
Yeah.
find out.
We should tell people in New Orleans. Then be like, bring it here. Steal the Lululemon and bring it here. Rat Boy needs more shorts.
We'd get criminal conspiracy or something outside of that.
Yeah.
The shoplifters. That's part of the plan.
What if you went to Lululemon and tried on a pair of shorts in the changing room and then just walked out calmly?
I mean, we're not talking about how easy stealing is. Stealing is very easy these days.
You could just do that.
Yeah, because nobody has a backbone. So
maybe we do that in Bonus Land.
Yeah, maybe we'll film that in Bonus
We'll
Land.
film crimes.
We just shoplift.
I have this thing where I know deep down, there's some things you just know. I know if I filmed, like, just to prove a point, I think I said this before on the show, like in New York City, I'm stealing this Snickers bar, and I filmed it and I walked out, I know they would knock on my door and arrest me.
Yeah.
And they don't get anyone else. People can push someone in front of the subway and not get in trouble. You can beat someone up and then get let go and kill someone a week later, no charges pressed. I know they will press charges on me.
Yep.
So
you got to set an example.
Yep. All right, crackhead smokes in the train and gets kicked. This is a good Urban Decay video.
Kind of spoiled it, right?
Yeah.
Spoiled it.
Crackhead smokes in the train and something happens.
There you go. This guy's looking to heat up the aluminum foil, smoke his little crystal meth or crack.
So there's kids on this train. If you smoke that here, I'll knock you the fuck out.
That's a language they understand.
Yeah. Kicking the drugs out of his hand too. That probably makes him mad.
Oh yeah.
That was probably his last hit.
Yeah. So we love to see that. But yeah. That's the level that these street rats are at right now. They think the crowded train, like it's probably not a commute. It's probably like a Saturday train, but like the busy Seattle day. And
Good
he goes,
place
okay.
Good place to smoke. What is he smoking?
I think that's crack.
Or heroin.
Yeah, it could be a number of things, but I think the tinfoil is mostly crack.
The future that's coming, and if not here already, is the guy who did the kicking in that video gets arrested.
Of course.
That's what's coming next.
Of course. Unless you stand up.
Kid who shoots the firework in the subway?
Yeah, this is Homer Hickam Jr.
Someone could lose an eye. Dude, I would have taken that out of his hand and thrown it out the window. That's dangerous.
Or
Taking that and throwing it out
CNN
the
would
window.
call that rocket scientist loses control of experiment, angering white supremacists and Karens, And Obama should invite this guy to the White House.
Yes, he invites him to the White House. Cool rocket, Ahmed, or whatever. Cool clock, Ahmed.
Yeah, work on, how it goes off, but very cool. Like, this guy's a future physicist, rocket scientist.
Yeah, he's a NASA guy. So that's it.
Yeah. Let's really quick. You know how we showed the guy shooting the rocket on the subway?
Yes. Like just a second ago?
Yeah. And you know how we've been lately comparing Japan to like our urban environments?
Yeah.
And how it's like the opposite? Of
course.
Here's what they're doing in Japan. In America, we push our old ladies down the subway stairs. And in Japan, here's what they're doing with their old people.
One of the easiest ways to burn fat is by eating more fat.
Everyone asks me, what have you done? Oh my gosh, you look so different.
Welcome back to another episode of why Japan is 10,000 years ahead of all of us. This is hands down the most beautiful thing I've seen so far while I'm here. This is a local high school coming to learn from the local grandparents on the basic foundation of cutting bonito, skipjack, or in Japanese called
See, the school's
katsuo.
actually doing something productive.
I'll
for
let
their
the
kids.
imagery and the videos take it away. This is just so beautiful to see. I wish we had this back home. The trust, the knowledge,
That means
respect,
lots
and
of
the
those kids will
discipline.
learn how to do that.
Some of us got to make chocolate chip cookies while they're learning how to fillet very expensive
Yeah,
bonito,
really.
which I had to travel around the world to learn. And this is going on in your local town. Another
So
reason why in
cool.
Japan society.
That's what they're doing there. Here we kick the old Asian ladies down the stairs.
Yeah, really.
There they learn from them so they can pass on generation to generation all their traditions.
Yeah, they teach ancestral knowledge and the kids listen and then learn a new skill. Here, teeth knocked out, you know, spitting blood. Help,
That's
help,
awesome.
help. Somebody help me. Why is nobody helping?
That looks
Yeah.
Someone call the police.
Exactly.
Police come 2 hours later. There, they just learn about
Learning
the
from your elders.
Bonita fish.
And everyone walks
Killing
around
them.
and there's no crime and no one gets beat up or chased or robbed.
Yep.
They don't steal from the stores.
Yep, and every once in a while, a Japanese businessman has a
Much to
total
learn
meltdown.
from them.
So what? That's the cost of
You
living in
gotta
a
find
big
them,
society,
so
right,
much
guys?
more.
Every once in a while, they do something that brings shame upon their family and they gotta cut their guts out.
I got a seppuku. Seppuku or whatever.
But that's because the stakes are so high because they live in a high trust society.
That's called honor.
And
That's
it's like,
called,
yeah.
and we can work on that.
Exactly.
You can't really work on double hand pushing an old Asian lady down the stairs to the subway.
Their society is so high trust that if they do something they think is dishonorable, they kill themselves.
I don't think they do that anymore, but yes. At one point in time, that's what it was
That's
about.
pretty impressive. All right, what about the guy who tried to stop domestic violence then got beat up?
Yeah, so this guy
Some
was
progressive guy.
this guy was the laughing stock of Twitter for a little bit, and I think it was in Arlington, Virginia.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm not gonna
he's
get caught
clearly
in
probably a
Nautilus,
gay
dude.
man because he referred to himself as beautiful immediately. And he goes, "Bad news, I am no longer beautiful. This evening, when walking home, I passed a young guy,
Young
no description, arguing with, I presume, his girlfriend in Clarendon. He starts getting violent with her, pushing her around and trying to rip off her clothes. I intervene and get the shit beat out of him. Here he is, he's got lacerations, black guy, got the shit beat out of him, blah, blah, blah. But this is the interesting part. The follow-up tweet from him, he says, assuming Arlington, Virginia PD catches him, I want to pursue
What, you get
restorative
caught by the
justice.
Nautilus.
I want programs
So
to
you
deal with
steal
sexual
my
and possible
shit?
substance abuse. Jail doesn't fix me. It just releases problems back out into society, even worse than when they went in.
Yeah, so he wants restorative justice. He thinks that that person beating up their girlfriend should go see a
And you take the
psychiatrist.
gun.
That person
Nice.
who beating
So
up their
nice.
girlfriend, who then beat up someone trying to stop that immoral act. So it's a twofer.
Yeah, he shouldn't be in jail, that guy.
He should go to a diversion program where he talks to some guilty white woman about how he had to do it.
Yeah, which is
Stop it.
Drove him to it.
exactly, which is an interesting point. And Mimetic Sisyphus, account we love, he made a point similar to this as well, where it's basically like, how many like 30-something-year-old white girls do you know who are even highly educated, went to an Ivy League school, and have been seeing a psychiatrist for 10 years, take SSRIs and all these, pills and these pharmaceutical drugs to like, balance their brain, and they're still not happy.
And they made like a little bit of progress,
Taking
maybe.
CS,
They've convinced
taking
themselves, but they're
pills.
still pretty much at the same point.
You go see a
then you
shrink for 10
die.
years, you're still not happy, and
get gold
you're
and
taking
then you give
SSRIs
gold.
and it's not
You're not
working.
a very good sport
and you
already.
have high IQ and went to Cornell.
Yeah.
You think this 80 IQ criminal is going to go see a psychiatrist and
Wasted my meals on
have
that.
any breakthroughs and change their behavioral?
Beating my girlfriend is wrong. I just realized it.
Yeah. It's like the psychiatry stuff doesn't work on high IQ educated white women.
But they somehow think that it's immediately going to work as a diversion tactic instead of sending this guy
for some low IQ
jail.
criminal who should just go to jail.
Yeah.
They think it's gonna start working now.
And we were talking about this. I think we were watching something.
Brian wants to
off,
join
like,
too.
I was overhearing it on your phone, and then you showed it to me. These people had these great prison cells. Where was that?
Like Denmark or something.
Some place, a classic. Oh, we have Brazil, and it was like, oh, we have Nintendo, we have this. It's like I'm not even opposed to making prisons a little bit nicer in America. That's kind of like a leftist idea, right? Make the prisons nice, let them have a good life. I wouldn't be opposed to that if the sentences were 140% longer.
Yeah.
Keep them out. Let them have the PlayStation. Keep them out. It's not even about. I don't believe in many restorative or. I don't believe that jail has the effect like, man, I'll never want to go there again. Recidivism rates in America, people just go back. They're in and out. They go back. Nobody goes, man, I sure learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Time to get a real job selling used cars. Not a lot of people do that. So I just think as long as they're really away from us, it's more about the benefit to society than it is the benefit to the criminals, like comeback art. It's just like, we really just don't need you here right now fucking up our shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And there's always the people that say, like, oh, jail's bad because it costs this much to jail somebody.
Put them to work.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost that much
dude?
to leave them in a building with a million other people.
Yeah.
I can
An
make it
enemy
cheap.
has been slain.
All right, move on. There's a new type of crime.
Hold on, should we go to the Chicago thing? We just have this brief quote from the Chicago mayor that goes along the restorative justice lines.
Let that rip.
So Chicago basically had 41 people shot and 11 people killed during Memorial Day weekend. Numbers were good this year, boys.
Yeah, nice job.
But so the new mayor, Brandon Johnson, had this quote that we just had to bring up and laugh at. Because if your politicians start sounding like this and start talking like this, it's time to get the fuck
I don't want to go for the
It's
Nautilus.
over.
You're making me go for the
shootings occurred even
Nautilus.
as the
I
mayor
don't want
visited
to.
neighborhoods with a plea
Nautilus is
to
going
keep
to
the
kill
city
you
safe.
because he's
Please,
distracting
please
you.
don't shoot your neighbors. He favors what he
Wasting
calls a
everything on the
holistic
frickin'
approach,
Nautilus.
aka a
You're pissing me
do-nothing
off.
approach, to fighting crime, which means funding the community groups. Poverty didn't go away over the weekend, Mr. Johnson
pissing me
said.
off, dude.
Communities have been disinvested in and traumatized, and you are seeing the manifestation of that trauma.
It's like,
You're
I'm
absolutely useless.
Who's doing
now
the
you're
traumatizing?
underleveled because you're
Yeah,
backing
so
for
I
some
mean, just
reason.
total clown shit. Like, I can't even believe
I
someone who
lost
talks like
yes.
that got even close to elected. But enjoy the migrants, Chicago.
Yeah.
Enjoy the migrants. And I think Chicago
All he
just
wants to
passed
do is just attack
spending
people.
on
Attacking
migrants
Nautilus
who
is the
got
wrong
bust
thing
up
to
there.
do.
51 mil.
Wow.
51 mil for the Migros.
Good for them. Let's move on to the cop being filmed.
Yeah.
This is actually a great clip.
I don't care about the weed or anything, bro. Who had weed? That's weed. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. I didn't see that. I just got done. I'm coming from boxing right now, man.
Hate wearing bras? Then you might want to check this out.
I hate regular bras. As a busty gal, I have always struggled. I'm a 34 triple D. I'm a 40 double D. Look how much lift I have. This is it. This bra, it's the best. Seriously, the most comfortable bra. The straps don't dig in. Nice shape and like lift. Super comfy. You don't have a uniboob because of this underlining that's sewn in.
It has padding on the inside. It's a slight lift.
Oh my God.
They're sewn in, so you're not going to lose them in the wash.
Every woman is sick of these. Listen to what Under Outfit is doing. So.
Oh my gosh.
So the guy's coming from boxing. He starts filming immediately. And it's probably one of those situations where, like, I'm filming for my protection.
We're being hunted.
Yeah, we're being hunted. I can't trust you. You might just kill me for no reason. And it's like, you probably, instead of setting up the camera, you probably should have hid the weed in your glove, in your cup holder. But, I'm filming for my protection. And it's like, well, now that cop is probably not going to let you off with a warning and be a nice guy. Now he has to fully do his job.
Yeah, you were so quick to scramble and play the gotcha game with the phone that you didn't even hide the weed that he could easily take you on. This is so symbolic of the current police dynamic that there is.
Look at that goes
which
in
is
GG.
black people unjustly,
Very nice.
deathly afraid of cops, and then cop who's like letting minor stuff go. You
Yeah.
know, it's a
Go face
perfect
first.
representation of what's going on.
Nautilus.
And you got the chillest cop. He's laughing. He caught you with weed and he's laughing. He's
Yeah.
gonna let you go.
And cops are 375 times more likely to be killed by a black person than an unarmed black person is to be killed by a cop. But he needs to set the camera up for his protection.
Yeah, they're hunting us out here. LeBron said it on Twitter. And yeah, this guy, it's so funny because, like, it's so weird that this guy would do something like that because a cop is coming up to your window, you're setting up to film him, and it's your right. You can film the cop. Like, we're not talking about what your rights are, but what you should do. And it's like the cop comes up and he basicly has a lot of discretion. If he caught you speeding, or if
This
he caught you
brand
with
is everywhere.
your,
Oh my
your tail lights
gosh.
out, oh, your license plate's covered, oh, blah, blah, blah. He has a ton of discretion to just either make it a warning or give you a ticket or arrest you if you have a warrant or, blah, blah, blah. There are certain things that it's like, okay, he has a warrant, immediate arrest. But, like, to do this, there's a lot, everybody should know there's a lot of discretion. So you start the interaction off with fumbling with your phone to film, and the cop's like, all right.
One of these guys, okay.
all right, I guess my warning is going to be a ticket now, because fuck this guy. You know, there's like a human element there that people ignore, and it's like, officer, gotcha.
And they ignore the human element and then replace it with this fairy tale of like, all these cops are trying to kill me. So it's like, you should lean into the human element. Where you're like, hey officer, like, I'm not going to assume you're one of those bad cops. Like, don't assume I'm one of those bad black people. Let's have a little, like, everything's fine. Oh, my taillights, I went a little fast. I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, where do we go from here? How do I make it right,
Here's my
officer?
license and registration. It's in my thing. I'm going to reach for it now.
Someone's got that
Instead,
started.
it's like, I'm filming because you might kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's
Perfect clip, though. Perfect clip.
Perfect clip. That encapsulates it. Philly Zombie Land.
Yeah, let's just go through. I mean, we have a couple videos that are just doing the walkthrough of Philly.
So this is Philly's absolute zombie land. This is like what's going on in LA and San Francisco. And basically all of our cities are just going to slowly become this.
Yep.
LA is fully this. San Francisco is fully this.
Migrants are in the hotel.
In New York, yeah, then
Probably
their
like at
migrants are
least
in the
5
hotel
people dead.
having a vacation. And then Philly's just fully fucked like this too. And I bet
Why
this
are
will
you
just be
taking
slowly
my
into every
CS,
city.
dude?
And then that'll be America.
Yeah, and this is not humane. They call it like compassionate or whatever when they let these people just go out on the street. Hey, go let your bed sores fester. You'll lose your foot in a couple months, but at least you'll get all the fentanyl you want.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
This guy's slumped over, bent.
We have these people here all fucked up, and then it's like now we have illegal immigrants here, and we need them too. We don't have enough
Dude!
problems. Everybody out.
Why are you taking my
That's why I think when Trump
CS?
comes back, it needs to be like a
Everybody out.
Freaking ass.
But yeah, and
He just
this is one of those
takes
things
CS
where,
and
like,
then leaves
World
me
War
to
Z lied
1v2.
Yeah.
They said the zombies
What
were
the
going to be fast.
What kind of freaking support is this?
They're not really even trying to get us.
That's a good point.
So freaking stupid.
All right, let's move on. The Ariel Little Mermaid fight.
Yeah, classic. One black casting in a Disney movie, and they're fighting in the theaters, guys. I don't know.
I've never seen anything like this.
My daughter to go see The Little Mermaid in Orlando, and this happened.
And it's the middle of the movie too. So like, what could have been said to start a fight in the middle of the movie?
Oh, I need a refund on my ticket. No. We getting a refund because we need a refund.
That's good. I've never seen a fight in a movie theater.
You get the point.
Maybe someone was talking too loud during the showing.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Man,
That's
they were
probably
just trying
what
to steal
starts it,
freaking
you know? They don't just start
Yeah.
fighting in a movie theater
CS.
for someone.
Especially in the middle of the movie.
Annoying.
If it was
Yeah.
beforehand, and you're like, oh, so-and-so's here. That's my arch nemesis from around the corner.
Yeah.
Then you start a fight.
That sounding's really
That
good
was
for
just
her.
a fight in the middle of the movie, so it's like, what could
That
someone
really
have
helps her
said that
clear.
would start
Like,
a
she
fight?
had some
I got a
terrible
bomb and I'm gonna blow it up unless someone stops me.
Yeah.
Like, that's it, right? All right, last piece of Urban
Sad.
Decay.
It's just
Yeah,
sad.
of course.
And then The Little Mermaid flopped in China.
Yeah.
They don't like black leads.
They didn't like it.
So.
And maybe they were fighting about there not being enough kink in The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I think China actually probably didn't want, you know, like the New York Times wrote, joy, fun, mystery, risk, flavor, kink. They're missing. What the fuck did you just write about a kid's movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so China didn't watch it. They wanted more kink.
Yeah, and same with those individuals in that theater.
It's a good thing other people come to help you,
They wanted
dude.
more kink in
Otherwise,
there.
you'd just be
That makes
feeding.
sense.
I want to see the weird shit they do when they fuck.
I want to see what they do in private.
That's so bad. All right, the last piece of Urban Decay. The
That normally
kid
doesn't
with
happen.
the graduation
That's like
photos with the guns.
One every
Do you wanna
5
show this
games
white
where your
woman
team
dangerous
actually
one
helps
too,
you.
or-
We're gonna do that in bonus land.
Okay, cool. We'll do that in bonus land. We're dissecting the how black women who thinks white women are the biggest danger on earth.
Yeah,
That'll be fun.
FleckusTalks.com. Join bonus land. It comes out right after this episode.
And hint, we got some FBI statistics to maybe take a look, sniff around. All right, so Tina's going viral for questionable graduation pictures.
Don't worry, you
This
got
dreaded up
Brian. He
guy,
wants to help everyone.
He's got guns.
He just got multiple guns.
I don't know. As a 2A advocate, is this fine? Here's the thing. You taken what is a 18-year-old need a Glock 14? I'm not saying he shouldn't have one. I literally mean, what does he need it for? I have a Glock, and it's for self-defense, and it's in a certain place in where I live, and I would use it if I ever needed it, and it pretty much doesn't leave unless I'm using it just to go practice and shoot.
Yeah.
What, you know, what is... I guess he needs it for self-defense, too.
I think he has what the kids call ops.
He might have ops.
Yeah.
And then he also probably brings it around with him everywhere, which...
He likes brandishing it, is what I would guess.
I'm trying to understand how to look at this without just saying, oh, he's a black teenager probably doing crimes with that weapon. That's bad.
But that's kind of like...
But that's what he's doing.
But if Las Vegas had odds on this, if you were a betting man, it wouldn't be like, oh, he's an ardent 2A supporter who really loves to go to the range.
You got brand.
But he does need to self-defend himself.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
So it's like he does need a gun, but when you show it off like that, you're kind of saying like, I keep this on me and I'm using it on the daily or the weekly.
Yeah, yeah.
See,
So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is this guy a
You got
2A
2 kills and
advocate,
you got the dragon.
who's just he's doing his rides?
I think we're going to see this kid's picture in a news article in a couple years.
The brand
this
likes
guy
to steal all my
shooting
CS and then leave me.
And then, like, you know, running away in the car and shooting people at the gas station. I don't know. He just graduated high school. Let us know what you think in the comments. All right, uplifting gold.
TBD.
We need to get uplifting gold. We're running a little behind.
We are. I thought we were running so well. I thought you were complimenting yourself.
We were. But now we're not. All right, the grandma pranked at Walmart. This guy puts this grandma's face on all these DVDs.
Is that a game or a movie? I don't know which one to choose.
Had a lot of feathers on the field, girl.
I could get.
What the fuck?
What?
Look at that.
It's Spider-Man.
That's fucking me. That's my fucking picture.
That's Peter Parker.
That ain't Peter Parker. That is fucking me. Son of a bitch. Look here. Look at Shrek. They even got my fucking face on his eyes.
All right, done.
Oh, hell no. Oh, motherfucker. They even got me looking like Will on Stranger Things.
No one will.
Son of a bitch.
That's a good one.
Here.
That's executing a bit.
That's commitment to a bit right there.
That's impressive. I love bits and bit execution. That's top tier shit.
There's a science to it, and that guy did it.
Yeah, that's great. All right, next the Scrabble game.
Grandma, this is for Pride Month.
Mom, I don't think you can say that. Look, it doesn't even come up. Why can't you? Oh, because that's like saying, I think, the N-word. It's bad. I don't think you should say that.
It's a cigarette in Europe.
How many points?
So they give it to her. Trying to use slurs in Scrabble is pure Americana.
Yeah, that's as classic as it gets, right?
I grew up playing Scrabble with my mom, and that's the kind of stuff we would do.
Yep.
All right, dog tries to lick the TV
I feel
screen.
bad for him.
There you go.
That's
See?
a bad dog. He knows
Yeah.
what is under the table.
Well, see, life isn't that bad.
Okay.
The dog's trying to lick the TV screen.
Life's pretty good, guys.
Like, yeah, don't get depressed from all the Urban Decay and crap.
But be aware of it, and then don't take the subway. You know, there's like lessons to this stuff. It's not just about.
That's a good point.
You know, it's not just about making you
That's
down.
worth
It's
it.
about educating
Come on,
and
guys,
like
just
making
worth
you
it.
aware.
Let's put our guy
Yeah.
again,
What's
right.
going on? So
Yeah, because we're not black pilled. We're not like depressed and like, oh, it's over, we lost.
life is good when you keep a tight circle and you keep it 100 and you do things you enjoy, right?
So the bad stuff is bad. It's better to be aware of the bad stuff and know about it than pretend everything's good. But then also the good stuff is still good, which is better to be aware of that than to pretend there's nothing good going on. So it gives you the balance. This show gives you the balance, which is why it's so good.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go to the illegal alien pulled over.
This
There
is
it is.
really a
Oh,
representative
I feel
of
so
basically
bad.
what's going on with illegal immigrants.
A doctrine wrecked.
And this might be an old video, but
it's funny.
It represents.
My driver license is suspended. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you take your keys out and hand me the keys?
There's no keys. No key car. It's my friend.
No keys.
Yeah. It's not my
How do
car.
you start the car then?
What?
How do you start the car?
No la está en esa
How do you turn the car on?
Es que es broken. Keep looking. Aquí es broken. Aquí es broken, pero aquí es.
Okay,
aquí
so it's your friend's car.
Yeah.
You're suspended.
Yeah.
Do you know why there's no license plate on the car?
No, esa es. Tiene como maybe.
What's your friend's name?
15. ¿Mande? What's up?
What's your friend's name?
My friend is, two name is Mosca. No, I don't know his name original. Mosca is my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't really know your friend's name?
No, I don't know what is the
Yeah.
name original de my
Okay.
friend. O sea,
So
Mosca
it's your
is
friend's car and you don't know your friend's name.
No.
Have you ever had an Oregon driver's license?
Who?
Have you ever had a driver's license?
What?
Have you had a driver's license in Oregon?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
So you should be in our system in DMV.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is your first
Yeah.
name?
That's who's coming here illegally. They're just good-hearted people who are kind of nice and just want to have a good time.
Like, what would that guy say to a cop in Mexico when he gets pulled over? Just like, oh yeah, here, like I'm scared of you. But that's the thing is like, no license plate, no license, friend's name doesn't matter. The car starts on its own with a broken off key in there. His license is suspended. All you need to know is I'm a man who's right here, right now.
Yeah, that's all the info I have for you.
That's all I can provide to a police officer. You just caught me driving, and here I am.
What info do you have? It's like
your move, not mine.
I'm sitting here in front of you, about 3 feet away.
Driving somewhere now.
One human being.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
So that's it. And that's basically what it is when you let in migrants and refugees who are, oh, I'm seeking asylum. It's just like, here's somebody who's here right now, and you don't know anything else.
He just wants a better life.
Yeah, let him in. Let him sleep in your bed.
Man. All right, race car launch. This is uplifting gold. This is American excellence. Isn't that nice? That guy probably works hard on that car.
That guy likes what he does.
He likes what he does. He works hard on the car, and he sends it, and it rips, and it's fun, and he's happy.
Yeah, primetime engineering there.
That's good. That's good vibes for the summer.
Yep.
All right, climate change people hit with the camera. There was a dance, and then these climate change protesters came out.
Class, do you know the Window Nation has installed over 2 million of these windows? Yeah, I remember our first.
And look what the camera guy does.
Boom.
Wrecked. And they keep going, and they clear them out. That's pretty good.
You know what? That's really representative of what is going on out there, because it's like these beautiful people. I don't know if they're beautiful, but it's like they're beautifully dressed. They're on a big stage. It's their big performance. It's a beautiful piece of composition and whatever, well thought out effort into it. And some ugly people just come running out trying to hijack it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what's happening in our political system and broad messaging, you know?
100p.
Ugly people are jealous and they want to come and take what you've built. And they don't look at my message.
Exactly. They don't build something better to compete that outperforms what was existing. They come in and ruin the Picasso painting. They throw the mud on it, or they throw paint on the Monet.
They're the parasite on the shark, you know?
Yeah.
They're not getting there on their own.
Yeah, exactly. All right, last clip of Uplifting Gold, the kid ding-dong ditches with his friend.
This is bad.
That's cool, Chip.
I'm gonna ring the doorbell and just knock.
And he's out of there.
It's because I'm
not the best ding-dong ditcher.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What is that? That's a cool thing.
But he's laughing. And they're out. And you got
Suburbia.
ding-dong ditched in suburbia by a kid and their
Can't
buddy.
even run.
That's pretty nice. That's
Very
America.
well.
That's what summer's all about.
Still gets away. Nice little
Arnold
vehicle.
Palmer's
Oh,
Ding Dong
cool.
Ditch Your Neighbors, stuff like that. Well, that is the end of the episode. Anything else?
We have the small business shout-out
Yeah.
type stuff.
Before we go, as we've been doing for the last few weeks at the end of our episodes, we are shouting out small businesses. We got a lot of people sending us their small businesses. We do Google reviews or Instagram shout outs. If you want to get your small business shouted out, send your information to Zach@fleckastalks.com, ZACH. This week we are shouting out C. Durbin Designs. It's a cutting board, a beautiful cutting board that we've been using. And it has custom engraving. It says Richard Ratboy on this side. Beautifully done. It's heavy. It's very high quality.
Walnut and cherry. The guy is a woodworker out of Texas. And he sent us this cutting board just as like a friend, thank you, I watched the show. He was asking for our address, or my address actually, because he DM'd me. So I kind of had to vibe him out because we don't have a P.O. box for the show. Kind of had to vibe him out, and I was like, all right. I was talking to his daughter on their social media because she runs the social media. So follow at C. Durbin Designs. We'll have a link below.
In the description.
I think they want Instagram followers, but I go, hey, can you just ask your dad, name a bit from the show that he likes? And I know he's not a stalker, he's a legitimate
We're trying to kill us.
Yeah, he's not just looking for my address. And he goes, he DMs his daughter and he goes, tell him Richard was obsessed with that big titty woodshop teacher for a while. So he's our kind of guy. He's a show watcher.
Super high quality product, very heavy wood. Look at this. Custom Fleckus Talks the podcast right there. Super nice. If you guys are looking for a nice cutting board, why not buy from an America First, Patriot, Fleckus Talks the podcast, fellow watcher, right?
Yeah. And
let's keep it in-house.
Exactly. And follow him on Instagram. I think he makes chairs too, but I'm not sure if he sells them, but he makes really high quality chairs.
Really, really high quality stuff. And then let's end this episode with the end of the Rob Smith Ceviche song.
Sure.
And we can skip the part we played in the beginning and go right to 40 seconds.
Now Rob's the kind of guy with whom you could see eye to eye, as long as he stands by forever. He works for TV USA for the Iraq War, and he's gay and he was born in 1987. Now did you hear that just the other day, Rob Smith had ceviche in the cabana after tennis with his friend, and Fleckus got us talking about the day they shared ceviche, and God, I hope it never ends. Did you hear that just the other day Rob Smith had ceviche in the cabana after tennis with his friend? Now everybody's talking about the day they had ceviche, and God, I hope it never ends. Everybody join in! Did you hear it just the other day? Rob Smith had ceviche.
All right, that's the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. FleckasTalks.com. If you want bonus land, we're doing 30 more minutes of the show. It drops right now on FleckasTalks.com. Go check it out right now. You're going to love it. If you like the show, you're going to like an extra 30 minutes of it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you at the next one.
In the cabana after tennis with his friend. Now everybody's talking about the day they had ceviche, and God, I hope it never ends. God, I hope it never ends. God, I hope it never ends. God, I hope it never ends.
Just Talk podcast, best new podcast of all time. Doppelgangers. We don't do doppelgangers. We did do doppelgangers. What doppelganger would be in your doppelganger?
Okay, dude. Next time, kind of tell us. It was a very unexpected gank.
I make my own fortune.
Shogun's doing well. Okay. Yeah, Arcane's not doing well.
This is Todd.
Hi. Oh, she got
This
beat
is
up.
Todd's mom.
Hi.
In a moment, Todd's mom will read her son's internet browsing history.
What?
Aloud, please.
It got me right as I did it. It's like, oh, totally got it. So stupid. King's worthless. Seriously? I get two. Oh yay, I was in golden. Yay.
Hey guys, it's KJ from the Scariest
No.
Movie Ever. What you're looking at is an actual website for an artist named Anime. I decided to look this artist up because over the last few months, I keep running into these short clips from some of his live shows. The animation that plays during his live shows is some of the most demonic I've ever seen. I'm going to show you some of these clips, and when you see them, I'm sure that many of you are going to recognize this animation.
Dude, you're so stupid.
Because a lot of
This can't
people have
not.
been pointing out how wicked this is.
Thanks for
You
the
can see
blue,
the
though.
obvious occult representation here with the all-seeing eyes and also with the as-above, so-below symbolism on some of these eyes. There's another all-seeing eye. And there's the as-above, so-below symbolism on those eyes. Anima appears to be yet another tool of the devil, another puppet of Satan, another satanic sellout in this beast system, who's being used to represent the agenda, to push the narrative. He uses a lot of portal symbolism in his shows. Even look at his name right there, the Anima, and you can see the hint of a portal around the Y. Check out this clip. It's one of the opening sequences of one of his shows, and you'll see portals. Portals are in front of our face all the time. What you're looking at is a sculpture they call Transcending, which is in downtown Detroit in America. Notice the formation of all the little black rocks all around the portal. And take a good look, and they're supposed to represent people in cloaks, people in black cloaks, because this is a ritual. It's a ritual in front of a portal in downtown Detroit, in front of everybody.
I've got values. They stack up nicely.
Your career options have never been brighter. Students throughout Kansas are taking advantage of high-paying construction-related jobs. Now you can explore the most comprehensive listing of high-paying skilled jobs in Kansas. Let us show you quality jobs today. Jobs that are available right now. That's right. You can start your career now and avoid a mountain of school debt. Visit the Build Up Kansas Job Board today.
The #1 mistake made by cholesterol and blood pressure drug takers. I'm Dr. Living Good, and I'm breaking down the shocking truth that big pharma
What is this
does
dude
not let you know
doing?
all the cholesterol meds you're taking
Oh my
do
gosh,
outnumber
so
the blood pressure
useless.
drugs that they have you on.
So freaking useless.
And of course, in the modern age, one of the most obvious places we see portals all the time is during concerts. This is from Travis Scott's Astroworld concert, where several people died. There were definitely demonic entities released during this show.
Think you're gonna get out? You're totally gonna get out.
Many people did breakdowns on this show. I did one as well. Because we're living at that time now, where those dimensions really are shifting and changing.
So pink.
If you take a look at the
No
stage,
way. You're
you
not
can't
gonna
miss the portal. It's right
It's
in front.
Cho'Gath.
And as I said, there's
Whoa.
portals in almost all these concerts these days. It's not just
It
concerts
goes to
either.
the Unignited.
It's also during your live events, during a lot of the concerts that are performed on television for different events. We'll find portals in the background. This is a representation of where we're at in the beast system. Wickedness, demonic energy,
Man, a
demonic
water and a
beings,
hextech.
all of this is flooding into this reality now. And here's another type of portal that I've been reporting on for over 10 years now. The very first reported sighting of one of these strange black smoke rings in the sky was over an army base in the early 1960s in America. And since then, these strange black smoke rings have been reported all around the world and recorded. So it's interesting that this is one of the many types of portals we see represented during these shows. For over 10 years, I've been telling people the veil is lifting, stranger things are coming in, and I've always associated these strange smoke rings with the symbol and the sign of the times we're in. I've seen it
Oh
as
my
an
gosh.
sign that portals are opening, and wickedness is rushing in.
What did she even hit me
Dimensions are
with?
shifting and changing.
She got.
Enemy killing spree.
Dude walks right freaking into it. Oh my gosh. Did he use Ignite? Did he have Ignite? Ugh. Nah, so worthless. Oh, goody, my mid's losing. Okay, this is gonna be worth it for us this time. Yay! Can't even, like, freaking get him. I don't know why I did that.
conscious choice and decision to not play the music during these clips that's actually playing during the concert. Because I had an experience watching this stuff, watching the imagery along with the particular music that's playing gave me a very, very bad feeling. A sick feeling, uneasy, just not good. So I'm recommending to you to not go watch these clips with the original music. I typically don't do that. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just, maybe you'll have a different reaction, but I wouldn't play with it. This is really serious stuff here. This is some really, really strong, spiritual, dark energy being manifested here. I felt it within seconds. And that's really what motivated me to make a video about this particular subject, because just look at all the people there. Think of how many people are being programmed and brainwashed through this dark energy. The history of Nephilim biblical giants is true. These creatures were an abomination. This is why the entire world was flooded, because everybody's genetics were being tainted, mutated. The giants were a physical manifestation of the increasing evil of those times. And now here we are in 2023, as in the days of Noah. These times of return.
Hello?
The ancient ones are returning from Armageddon. Many people believe that the ancient ones are returning for Armageddon, or are about to be unleashed. So it's interesting that we find a lot of the giant, the Nephilim symbolism in these anime shows as well. And it's even creepier because some of the giants
run away
on the screen, this massive screen, seem to be pounding on the screen, pounding on the wall, like pounding on that dimension to break free. You'll see what I mean.
Wow. People are watching this stuff? This is crazy looking. Dang, that's huge. That's creepy. Christmas. That's a big place. That's a lot of people. Oh man, animation's great. Okay, Don't play with this choking. It's the only good one on the team. Going the wrong way, dude. Shit's stuck. Oh my gosh. There's no focus. As soon as like anyone gets caught, I'm gone. It's over. Bugging. People on drugs. And demons. Why are we not barfing? I hate this game.
One of the easiest ways to burn fat is by eating more fat. Celebrities don't cut carbs. If you think that I don't eat carbs, you're wrong. think that I spend 3 hours in the gym every single day and all I do is regular steady state cardio all the time, you're wrong. There are two types of fat that are found in our body. White fat, which is bad fat, and there's brown fat. Brown fat's good fat, helps you burn calories, helps reduce white fat. And there are actually...
It's over, dude. This game is long gone. Long gone.
The kinds of themes and messages you see reflected in this animation during his music signals a return of the giants, a return of the ancient evil ones. That's the time we're in. You're falling on either one side or the other. Are you with Satan? Are you with the flesh system? Are you with this world? Or are you with Jesus Christ? Are you with the Lord God? It's all about heaven or hell in the end. And we're living at a time where some people are consciously choosing, and then others, it's being chosen for them, because they haven't made a decision. You can't exist in these times now without making a decision, because it will be made for you. And I assure you, it'll be the worst choice. Even as I'm watching some of these shows play out, I'm paying almost more attention to the people, all the little bitty heads in the audience looking up at these great big giant gods on the screen. And we understand that artificial intelligence is completely demonic. It's simply another way of allowing direct communication with humans. So when you take all of this into consideration, watching the shows,
literally nothing.
and watching these animations takes on a whole new meaning and a whole new feeling. These real and very evil ancient gods are being represented.
People will
It's
not
almost
forfeit
as if
for
you
some
see them
reason.
on the
I don't know who these
screen.
crazy people are.
And it's amazing to watch all of the
There's no
people
point in this
completely
game.
clueless,
None of us
just
work together.
going away, cheering, singing.
There is no teamwork.
Well, guys,
There's
that's all
only
I really
dying
wanted to
from my
show
team.
you in this
See?
particular
Just
video.
dying. That's all
I
we
had
know how to
seen a lot of
do.
those clips from the show. I finally went
Can we
and
end this
looked it up,
game?
and was
I'm
pretty
done
surprised at
dying.
what I found. This is some really, really evil stuff.
Apparently Kane's not.
And I certainly
There we
wouldn't
go,
recommend
finally.
watching the clips along with the music. All together, it's very potent. At least I felt it. I felt it strongly. So be wise and aware in these days. The enemy's on the prowl, looking for whom he may destroy and devour. So I always want to thank you for watching my video. I hope you're doing well out there. And until the
Yeah.
next video, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you again real soon.
I hope to never hear that music. It's just someone on a, what do they call this? I don't remember right now. With an animation background, like a little short movie. Like, okay.
Going. Hope you're having a fantastic day. There's some apologies that need to be made. You see, I did a Twisted Fate video where it didn't do so great. So we're trying again today. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, so we went for like a Ginsu's Rush in the last one, and it could have Could have been better. I thought I played okay, but like some people are like, you know what, Ross, you should really try this again with like Lethal Tempo. You should try this again with maybe not rushing Ginsu's Rageblade. And I was like, you know what? I agree. Like I agree, and you know, part of that was because I got absolutely railed by a Twisted Fate who was building kind of similarly. I was playing Katarina like very late at night in the last couple of days, and I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try on hit Katarina. It's like flex. It's like it's not gonna be that serious. So anyway, boss music started playing. An AD Twisted Fate pulled up to my lane, and oh my god, oh my god, he started absolutely creaming me. But I noticed like some things that were a bit different from what he was building and what he was doing. So I thought, you know what, why not give it a bit more of a try? So Static Shiv is for sure on the menu. It really makes up for the lack of wave clear that you have because you've given up like Q damage. Obviously, Twisted Fate has like super good clear, like any other day of the week. That's a bit strange, but okay. He has good clear like any other day of the week. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get. We're dancing. We're dancing. He's got a pretty good clear every day of the week except when he's AD, because he's obviously given up a lot of that for, you know, attack speed and all that jazz. So. Whatever. I say whatever, and then biff it into a wave that loses me. What the hell is going on, man?
Sorry, yo. She's got that sneaky movement, so you can get in and out.
Kind of makes sense.
Especially with a Q. It's very obvious.
Oh yeah, you see that? He's skilled as hell.
She's got that good movement. Oh, the gank. And the taunt.
Oh, hold on, this could be good though. No, it's not. He's dead as hell.
He's dead. Whoa, that's close.
That charm didn't hit me. I'm so bad. What the heck? That's my bad. Let's get boots actually, and then I don't think I can really maybe afford a pot. You know, like I've been playing some TF, just like trying to get some like practice in and make sure that. Holy crap!
Wow, she went under tower.
What was that? What in the world of sports was that, man?
Oh no!
I mean, I don't mind. That's fine by me.
Nah, oh well.
I don't know what to say about that turn events. That was the most unintentionally awesome.
I'm not AP. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm gonna go AP.
I've ever seen in my whole life.
Shiva wasn't on AP.
I don't even know what to say, but it's actually left me aghast. I don't know.
Shivan is not an AP.
Yeah, I've been playing some games. There were some comments that were like very reassuring. So like obviously in the first game that I played with Twisted Fate, if you watched that one, which if you haven't, that's totally okay. It's not against the law, although I am judging you for it silently. We had a situation where like I was kind of getting beaten down, not necessarily just because I was like, you know, just getting smacked around a little bit. But then something weird happened. I got like Ginsu's, or I got like my aim, and then I just started like absolutely slamming ass. Like for whatever reason, I just started winning exceptionally hard. And a lot of people were like, that's CD Twisted Fate, baby. You kind of like don't do a lot in the early game. All of a sudden, you 1v4, and then there's no in between. So it felt good to at least get that that going. I see you, motherfucker. I see you. I don't know what they're up to though. That sucks. Blue card wasn't enough. Sad. What's she got damage wise? She got like a lost chapter. Just whip some gold cards at her. Hope for the best. It was hard to like not take any form of damage. My attack range is not very high. I think she actually outranges me. Yep. I take like the back end of a.
The Tempest is at your command.
I tell you what, I actually am not a hater of that circumstance, although I'm very aware of the fact that Lee Sin could appear at like literally any moment. Why don't we count our blessings and we go back? We try not to die. What's your team? They got a lot of AP on that team? Not a whole lot. So I'm sitting here like, I don't think that's going to be beneficial to me, but still. You know what? Shit. Okay, you know what? No, disregard it. Okay, disregard that. Give me that. Give me that. And then send me back to lane. She's definitely got 6 now, right? Okay, she has got 6. That's okay. How's the team going overall? Windows do pretty well top.
I ran support.
If I can get 6, I can maybe make something happen here, but I'm a little bit further from 6 than I would want to be. I also don't have any summon or spells.
Cannon? What?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I'm ready to rumble.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
God, if I had level 6 right now. Oh my god. Okay, well I can't obviously get anything out of that. We can push. See if I was 6. Vigilante, we got kills! Sorry. Sorry, I went eagle mode. When you go one, I was like, please, we got kills! I had no idea what I was talking about, to be honest. That was pretty good, although my performance was pretty bad.
That was, whoa.
I think I could have got more, but if I was 6, that would have been like very, very spicy, I think.
Someone ignited them.
Still, you know what? At least we got something out of it. You know, I had a good feeling about that engage.
A summoner has disconnected.
Like from them. I was like, this is the sauce. Okay.
Or is that a rage quit?
Okay. Held that for so long. I forgot that his shield does numbers. If I'm honest with you. And when I say numbers, I mean souls incredibly. But yeah, you know what? Thank you. I might as well say it again as well. I don't think I've said it before so far, but thanks so much for the support on the league videos. I really appreciate it. I watch back some of the videos, and I'm sitting there like, this is like a totally different ass person. It's like I liked League of Legends before. There was no point where I ever stopped liking League of Legends, but there was definitely a point in the last last week or so where I was playing League where I was like, oh no, like I love League of Legends. Uh-oh. You know that feeling? And I shouldn't say uh-oh because but it was just something you really realize that, still care a great deal for. I'm still bad, and to be honest with you, my resolve to get better is as low as ever. I have zero intention of getting better. But I've been having a lot of fun, and I think that's been shining through quite a lot. So, thanks. Really appreciate it. Also, I will apologize. Since we're really on the subject, I'm apologizing for, the fake games, for, all this. No, that was, the worst. That was, the worst gank I think I've ever seen in my entire life.
ExpressVPN. When you use ExpressVPN, you anonymize your online presence by hiding your IP address. All I do is tap one little button and I'm protected. It's that easy. Just tell them Russ sent you.
I just got this box from you, and it is full of goodies. Let's open it up. Everything in here is a full spectrum infused gummy or treat, and this little sheet of paper gives all the legalities of the products, but they're federally legal in all 50 states and lab tested for the highest quality and safety. This first one offers a potent and well-rounded fun high. Hits in just 5 to 15 minutes.
That's really tough, man. I feel like I can't, go anywhere. Did he come from underneath me? I mean, they gotta be pre-made, right? That's okay. Let's see how they... Why did I ult you, though? I was like, oh, maybe...
With ease.
It's bored now. This is already game over. Wow, came back for the steal. Nice.
Enemy killing spree.
Well, I'm proud of him. He got the steal. Dude, I can't believe this Ezreal freaking died. Harden.
Shut down.
This is... Oh my gosh, she's 0-3. Oh my gosh, no way.
Enemy killing spree.
Well, I guess this game is over. I'm sure everyone has an agreement on this one. Yikes. It's a free game. The freest game I've ever seen. Come on, get over there.
Swiftly. As you wish.
That was your fault, buddy.
Breathlessly.
Didn't even touch him. Didn't even freaking touch the Yasuo. We're 2 levels behind.
An ally has been slain.
This is absolutely ridiculous. There's no point to this game. They're so freaking aggressive.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Damn. Too bad.
With ease. The tempest is upon them.
I hope this works! Quit messing around.
the minions.
Shut down. As you wish. An enemy is unstoppable. Enemy double kill.
Gonna get pincered in our own jungle. Oh boy, only 4 minutes. Only 4 minutes.
Swiftly. Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, I got stunned.
Shut down. Upon the wing. An ally has been slain. Shut down. As you wish. Breathlessly. Ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Okay. Okay, Ezreal, don't do anything. That's cool.
Your turret has been destroyed. For tranquility. Turret plating will fall soon. Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. At one. The storm approaches. An ally has been slain. With ease. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, someone's got hope.
Shut down. As you wish. destroyed. An ally has been slain. Breathlessly. For tranquility. An enemy has been slain.
Ah, he got it. He got it. But I don't know if anyone picked it up. Oh, Talon picked it up. Nice. Woo wee! He picked it up.
In harmony. Your team has destroyed a turret. Swiftly.
Okay. There's no help, buddy. There's no help coming. It's just me.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. I get ignited by Malphite. Ah, I got time. Where's Yasuo?
As you wish.
Woo! Aw, man. Aw, man. That sucks. There's Yasuo.
Triple kill.
Yep, that's what he does.
In harmony.
That's what he does.
Your turret has been
So
destroyed.
that was a good idea to make a support assassin. Woohoo! Support assassin is so great. It's a great idea, guys. Let's give it a support and execute.
Your wings unleashed.
He died for that, and he died for it.
An ally has been slain.
we still got the first row of towers. I didn't think with that would happen. Didn't think it at all. Malphite's got backup. You don't. Here comes the Vi.
Upon the wind. In harmony. An ally has
so
been
deep,
slain.
dude.
Ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Okay.
Breathlessly.
Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, we did it.
As you wish. Enemy killing spree.
Oh my god. Nice, it's clear. So now we're gonna have a Talon. And an Ezreal. I don't know if the kill is gonna help. To be honest, 'cause I'm probably gonna get CC'd anyway.
Upon the wind. As you wish.
Oh my gosh, it's good. He's amazing.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh, she didn't get the Q. His thing wasn't coming up. Was that a bug? His bar was not going up at all. I wonder if that was a bug.
Breathlessly. An enemy is unstoppable. Swiftly.
Jump on that split push. Roll. so much.
Aced. As you wish. Your turret has been destroyed.
So stupid.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
If only I can just play with my team.
Your turret has been destroyed. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Don't worry, Scarl. We'll come back so you can eat them later.
Recklessly. Swiftly.
If only I can just stay on top. It's just so hard to stay alive with these freaking people who just jump on you. Which is like all of them. All of them will jump on you.
With ease.
Wow. Who's still? Seriously, dude? Yeah, okay. Well. That lifesteal, nice. Oh, you got the talent. Man. Dude. You know what? Next time I play Janna, I'm gonna do full AP. How about that? We'll do full damage Janna for support. Let's support to work.
Upon the wing.
Oh my gosh, I can't do anything. I couldn't do anything.
Ally has been slain.
I was trying to get away from it. But he was dead set on freaking going after me. I was like, "Ah," I wanted to flash over the wall. There it is, the AoE from the mage that we don't have. Oh. just keep this Kled alive, that'd be great. But I can barely keep myself alive.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon. As you wish.
Talon.
You have been slain.
Oh my gosh! The Guardian Angels. Let's see what that Guardian Angels. That was crazy. This Kled, yo, he wants to carry. He'll carry. Let him carry, dude. Oh no, my flag. It fell over. Woohoo! Kled carry, Kled carry.
Turret upon the wing.
Go, Kled, go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
He's gonna die. Shielded.
The storm approaches.
I guess we're not going for dragon. Oh, dude, why were you running? Just turn around and fight him. I don't care. Use the last of your freaking mana. Do something. You're not getting away. Especially when you're running next to minions. It's so dumb. Oh, you'll do all your magic and killing when you're next to no, Kled. But when I'm there, it's like, oh, we're gonna die.
As you wish. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Okay. Who guided it instantly when they went in? Jeez.
Defeat.
Just so much freaking damage. It's insane. It's a great idea. Let's make a freaking assassin support. Give them all the utility in the world and all the freaking damage. Let's do that. Because that's what a support is. I don't know how to make a good freaking support anymore. Just gonna go full damage Jana. Apparently that's what League wants now. They want full damage supports. Because what's the point of utility when you can just kill everyone? Well, we might as well just get rid of all the support items because they're pointless. If everyone's just gonna go freaking damage. Ugh, back to 80 here. Is Thursday a special day for people? 1.26K watching. This is new. Live categories. No one playing League on Rumble. No one following me on Rumble. $1.86 million.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
It's not stealing if they're dead. It's bugged. Here's where I get my cut.
First blood.
Oh boy.
I'll fight for a cause. I won't die for one. Laws or whatever works at
An ally has been slain.
Perfect.
easy pay.
An ally has been slain.
Victory is what I'm paid for. Don't get between me and my goals.
An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Take back what's ours. You can't take the desert. Everyone has a price.
Just that E out of nowhere. You just can't see it coming. So easy, right? Oh boy. You don't know how to deal with a block. Neither do I. She's so annoying. Like, she doesn't have to worry about clear, apparently. She just avoids all the minions.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
dude. You're gonna die.
An ally has been slain.
Heroes go hungry. Kings come and go. Gold stay.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Good steal.
Get paid and get out.
An ally has been slain.
Dude, that did not look like something I could deal with. Okay.
I've got values. They stack up
I
nicely.
mean, you got the steal. Good job. I didn't want to die for it.
The only thing I look up to is the sky.
getting that stone off so hard. Gonna go with Kraken next. Oh boy, I feel for you, Annie. I do not know how to play against a LeBlanc. Especially when she can choose when to do her abilities and CC, but you can't. You gotta stack up your abilities for your CC.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
It's just business.
Ally has been slain. Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
They like killing you. That's good. Scared of LeBlanc. Two freaking AP assassins to deal with. Oof.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Laws or whatever works at the time.
Oh, I'm hungry. I need to get dinner. She disappeared. Oh, that ignite just barely got it. You better get out of here. Dang it. Is Annie gonna get her for it? No. Oh, she did! Oh, nice! She got in there with the Q. Gotcha, Nico.
You can't tame the desert.
I'm gonna start dinner after this. Okay. They're gonna forfeit? Oh, no one's doing it except for Lamont.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Kings come and go. But gold stays.
This stack's being 30, alright.
Your team has destroyed a
Just
turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
wow.
Get paid and get out.
Dude, 3. Oof. She didn't tank a lot too.
I've got value. Stack up nicely.
Rampage.
The only thing I look up to is the sky. Wealth is my kind of burden.
I'm gonna go get Harold. You guys got this.
Rampage.
They're gonna forfeit. Ooh, Maui, running out of mana.
You've got a problem. I've got a price.
I'm starting dinner after this game.
I make my own fortune. It's not stealing if they're dead.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ooh. Oh. Well, that sucks. Not a single person compared to yesterday. Lame. Too bad it wasn't hard enough to get a freaking token. Dang.